especially in the interest of time, because I don't have a lot of that. So I would rather us go ahead and get schmoovin' here. So as to maintain proper content warnings. We're definitely gonna suss it out. Hopefully we get something good. That's what I'm really hoping for, some big stuff tonight. Big stuff in the packs. Me personally, I love big stuff. It's gonna be a short stream. We're gonna rip these packs. And then that's gonna be it. We're gonna rip these packs. I have several here for us to get through, including a collector booster. So we've got Aether Drift. We've got 4 packs of Foundations, just play boosters. We've got 2 packs of Phyrexia, all will be round 1 set boosters. 1 pack of Strixhaven, School of Mages. 1 pack of Crimson Vow Draft Booster. And the Crimson Vow Collector Booster that will be opening in the lab. So, I'm going to open them in the order that I think the cards will be the most valuable. So we're probably going to start with Aether Drift because I feel like generally those cards are not as sought after for whatever reason. So we're gonna give it just a second here, and then we're gonna see about getting ripped. Dredger's Insight coming. I can feel it in the Aether Drift pack. I don't even know what that card is, brother. I don't even know what that card is. I can feel it because it's like one of the cards I've been looking for. Well, if I rip that out of this pack, I will let you have it. Because I feel like that would be the right thing to do because you're calling the shot. You know what I mean? Let me quickly just look up the let's see, what does that do? Oh, that's a crazy card for you, actually. That Dredger's Insight? That'd be nuts. Yeah. Alright. Let's not dilly-dally. We're gonna get ripping. I'm gonna reposition my stuff just so I can get at this a little better. Aether Drift, play booster, going in here. Oh my gosh, it's a treasure. Gibberick Omnivore. Spectral Interference. Cycle Scouter. And Rider Catalyzer. Grim Bubble. Light Wheel Enhancements. Interesting. Camera Launcher. Reef Roads. Green Belt Guardian. The old Raceway. That's actually pretty good. That might go in my Shadow the Hedgehog deck. Outpace Oblivion. Lifecraft Engine. Okay. Beast Rider Vanguard is a foil. Regular planes and a Thopter Treasure. That's fine. Unfortunately, no Dredger's Insight, though. Unfortunately, no Dredger's Insight. So, you know, that's just, you know, suboptimal at best, really. Get some of these so I can fit the foil in there. Base of Fur Common. I low-key thought this was gonna be it hollow, and I was about to be like, oh, that's so dope. But unfortunately, no. But fret not. We go next. So I've got 4 of these foundation set boosters, or play boosters. And there's like 2 or 3 cards out of this set that I'd like to get. And they're common and uncommon, so it'd be dope to be able to rip 1 or 2 of those. We'll see how it goes. Treasure. What's on the flip of this? Treasure food. Delicious. Alright. Thrill of possibility. Hungry ghoul. Little token dude. Elementalist adept. Flash and prowess. Okay. Luminous rebuke. Penguin Siphoner. Wait, that's actually crazy. 2 mana, destroy target creature. He just has to be tapped. Penguin Siphoner. Whenever this creature attack, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. This has a... No, I'm thinking of a different card. Don't mind me. What's the chase in these? I have no idea what the actual chase is. I'm looking for the Ordeal of Nylea still. And there is I think it's this set that has a black card that is that has like a Go Infinite combo that pops off. Create 2 white token. Interesting. That's a fun one. This was one of the ones I was looking for as well. Big for the lifelink deck that I'm gonna build eventually. Doubling season? Is doubling season in these? That'd be crazy to get a doubling season. That would actually go so crazy. If they're in this, I don't actually know. Meteor Golem. That's a funny one. Creatures you control get 10/10, then gain Vigilance. Heartfire Immolator. This is the foil, mountain, and food treasure as we previously discussed. I like to protect my foils. Doubling season's in this. That's crazy. Doubling season, that would pop off in my counters deck, man. Downside about opening all of these in my computer room is I don't really have desk space. We're going to pack 2, folks. We're going to pack 2. And here there be art cards. Alright. Macabre Waltz. Cackling Prowler. Run away together. Ooh, that's a fun one. Bellador Savior. Little lifelink dude. Lifelink deck coming online. Thrill of Possibility. Evolving Wilds. Armasaur Guide. Aetherize. That's a very interesting instant cast. Imperial Eagle, good for flying decks. Cephalid Ink Mage. Surveil and Threshold. Ooh, full art. Vengeful Blood Witch. I'm telling you, man. The lifelink deck is about to pop off. Oh, and the Authority of Controls. Creature your opponent control enter tapped. Whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, you gain a life. Lifelink deck is coming online, man. Target creature can't block this turn. Dismal Backwater. Look at the art. Look at the art. We love art. We go next. Let's go. Open sesame. Oh, that's awkward. I think I could open one of these so hard it'll knock my camera off the table. We got art again, folks. Vanishing Light. Good spell. Good spell. Axguard Cavalry. You tap it and the target creature gains haste. That might go into the Sonic deck. Or the Shadow the Hedgehog deck, I could say. Classic. Make into a pie. Broken Wings. Destroy target automatic. Okay. Strix Lookout. Flying Vigilance, draw a card, discard a card. 2 mana draw. Shoal Cycled Zombie. Okay. Treetop Snare Spinner. Seems like a good guy. Perforating Artist, Death Touch and Raid. Frenzied Goblin. 1 mana, 1/1. Whenever this creature attacks, you may pay. That's interesting. Billowing Darkness. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards. Oh, nice. Other cat. Little cat deck. You don't need that Bake into a Pie. It's in my Egra deck. I don't need Bake into a Pie. This is one of the ones I was looking for. That's crazy. So this guy here can go infinite like crazy. I can't believe I pulled that. That's nice. That's W right there. That's a W. That's a W creature. Flying with Death Touch, but literally all I have to do is play an effect where it's similar to the effect that other card have, but basically there's a creature that whenever you gain life, an opponent loses life, and so if you play this with that other creature, you're like instant, and you'll just ping them down 1 health at a time, because you'll lose life, then or you'll gain life, then they'll lose life, then you'll gain life, then it'll just go back and forth until it resolves and wins the game. So, Surveil on the Thespian. Bloodfell Caves. Look at the art. Look at the art, man. So nice. That was a good pack. That was a good pack there. Yeah, that was a good pack. Put you in a sleeve for the sake of foil. And you're a mythic rare, so we're gonna put you in one too. Nice. W, brother. W stack of cards there. And the best part about it, we got one more, and then we're on to the next set. No art. We got a cat token. Alright, let's see what we got. Broken Wings again. Uncharted Voyage. Target creature's owner puts it on their choice of the top or bottom of their library. Huh. Okay. Vanguard Seraph. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, surveil 1. Another Axe Guard Cavalry. Infestation Sage. Okay, little flying insect. Beastkin Ranger. 3 mana, 3/3 with trample. Whenever another creature you control enters, +1. Okay. Involuntary Employment. Gain control of target creature until the end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste until the end of the turn and create a treasure token. That's going in the Sonic deck. 100%. 100% going in the Sonic deck. That's going to go in the Sonic deck too. Reassembling Skeleton. That's fun. Turn it to the battlefield. Tapped. Mild-mannered Librarian. Okay. Stormkirk Blood Thief. Okay. Electro Duplicate. Create a token that's a copy of target creature you control, except it has haste, and at the beginning of the end step, sacrifice this token. That's probably going in the Sonic deck. Ooh. Blanchwood Armor, huh? That's pretty cool. +1/+1 for each forest you control. Gonna need more sleeves. Right. Gonna sort all these later. Grab just a good little handful of these guys. Alright. We go to Phyrexia. I'm feeling this one. Let's see what we get. No idea what's in this set. But we're starting off with an art card, which is exquisite. As it usually is. Elesh Norn? Probably. I think like the swords are in this set too. Like the Sword of Feast and Famine, Sword of Hearth and Home, and the Sword of War and Peace. So that's cool. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 as protection from red and white. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, Sword of War and Peace deals damage to that player equal to the number of cards in their hand, and you gain 1 life for each card in your hand. That seems quite good. Burnish Punisher, Phyrexian Warrior, Full Art Foil. Menace at the beginning of each player's upkeep. Furnace Punisher deals 2 damage to that player unless they control 2 or more basic lands. Okay. Tablet of Completion. Venue Dancer. It's a cool card. Infectious Bite. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. Each opponent gets a poison counter. Wow. Little poison deck going on. Ravenous Necrotitan. When Ravenous Necrotitan enters the battlefield, sacrifice a creature unless the opponent has 3 or more poison counters. Bladed Ambassador. He's counting oil. Sorry, I have an itch on my arm. Driving minutes. NX Sentry. Toxic. If you enters battlefield, exile target artifact or creature. Opponent controls one of 8 or less mill. Okay. Distorted Curiosity. Oh. Lots of poison synergy in this deck. Or in this pack. Tap enchanted creature, then proliferate. Enchanted creature doesn't untap during. That's pretty good. That might go in my counters deck. Because I need a little bit more control in there. Sawblade Scamp, 1 mana with haste. With ping. That could go in the Sonic deck as well. We may do that, we may not. I'm gonna hold off for now. Ruthless Predation. Okay. And a Full Art Swamp. Not a bad pack. Not a bad pack. So we got some cool stuff in there. Stick some sleeves on these 2 guys. Tablet of Completion is kind of cool. Yeah, the swamp art is nice. I approve. Trying to keep my sets here. All right, let's go next. Look at that. That's gnarly right there. That's awesome. All right. Ooh, starting off strong with the Mana Geyser. Jawbone Duelist. Double strike with Toxic. Yikes. Green Sun's Twilight. Reveal the top X+1 cards of your library. Choose a creature card and or land card. Put it in your hand. If it's 5 or more, though, you can put them on the battlefield or into your hand, and the rest on the bottom of your library. Wow. That could be pretty crazy. Ooh, another Sinew Dancer. X-Gold Hoverwings. Okay, just gives flying to something. X-Gold Halberd. First Strike and Trample. That's good. Bladehold War Whip. Equipped creature has double strike. Furnace Punisher. Basilica Shepherd. Basilica Shepherd enters the battlefield. Okay. Land. 2-mana draw. Full art, hollow, or what? Oil, forest. That's pretty. That's cool. I like that. Good stuff. Good stuff in there. Alright. We got Strixhaven, draft booster, Crimson Vow draft booster, and then the Big Daddy collector booster from Crimson Vow. So we're gonna check these out. We're gonna go Strixhaven first because thematically, I think that's dope. Open sesame. Come on. Okay, dude, they made these things bulletproof, and I might as well give up now. I don't know why I try. Help. Help. I need help. Brother, am I gonna have to go get the scissors? That's crazy. There's a crazy Grolnok showcase in Crimson Vow. I'll buy it from you if you pull it. Alright then. Can I pry it apart like an oyster? is that the secret to opening these? I guess so. Alright. So these are some archetypes. We love archetypes, but we also get a best of, which is fun. Alright. Ram session. You gain 4 life and then learn. Eureka moment. Draw 2 cards. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Seems good. Field trip. Resculpt. Unwilling ingredient. Little frog guy. Little froggy boy. Pillar drop rescuer. Pillar drop Gordon. Tangle trap. Got him. 2 mana, 5 damage to a target creature with flying or destroy an artifact. Fractal summoning. Create a 0/0 green and blue fractal creature token. Put X/1/1 counters on it. Academic dispute. Creature blocks this turn if able. You may have it gain reach until the end of the turn. That's cool for 1 mana. Kelpie Guide. Untap target permanent you control. Tap target permanent. Activate only. Control 8 or more lands. So this goes crazy with what's the guy that just came out in the precon that proliferates? Throw this in there. Get an extra untap on him. So that you can tap him again to proliferate. Draw a card for each different power among creatures you control. Double major. Copy target creature spell you control, except it isn't legendary. If the spell is legendary... Oh, okay. That would go good in my counters deck. Oh, baby, that's nice. Opta's nice. Opta's nice to have. Swords to Plowshare. It exiles target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. I like these. I like these full arts. Double major is fun. I think that's gonna be interesting. to. Opt is a cool spell to have. Scry 1, draw a card, 1 mana. It's very, very good. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. That was a good pack. Nothing super crazy, but like there's a lot of value in what I got there. A lot of value. That was the Strixhaven. That was the Strixhaven draft booster. School of Mages. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the business here before we get into the double business. Don't tell me it's another one I can't open. Nah, dude, I got muscle. Good. So this is the Crimson Vow draft booster. Starting off with a double-faced card thing. Wolf token that tells me information about Commander and Cube. Cool. Pretty little planes there. I like that. That's cool. Falcon Wreath Forebear. Creature vampire. Flying. 3 mana, 1 black. 1 black, 2. This. So, blood tokens. Sacrifice blood tokens to return. Okay. Some graveyard stuff. Infestation Expert. Laid to Rest. When the human you control dies, draw a card. And life gain whenever a creature with a 1/1 counter on it dies. Spirit Warlock. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, you gain 2 life. Dude, the lifelink deck? I'm telling you, the lifelink deck's about to get started. Weary Prisoner, 4 mana defender with Daybound. And then he turns into a 6/6. But he must attack each combat if able. Toxic Scorpion. Gives a death touch out. It's cool. Militia Rallier. Can't attack alone. So when he attacks, you untap target creature. That's cool. When Wedding Invitation issues the battlefield, draw a card. Okay. Parish Blade Trainee. It has training. It's a 1/2, 2 mana. Oh, but when it dies, you transfer its counters over. That's pretty cool. Bleed Dry is effectively a removal spell. Ceremonial Knife. Equipped creature has +1/+0 and has whenever this creature deals combat damage, create a blood token. Equip for 2. Serpentine Ambush. Okay, transforms to a serpent. And then Koryabat. Again, could be good in the lifelink deck. That one was pretty underwhelming, I gotta say. That one... That's pretty... The Falcon Wreath Forebear, but other than that... that's decent, I guess. That was relatively underwhelming, all things considered. But I did like that land. Did like that land. So it's not even foil, but I'm putting it in a sleeve, man. Alright. We are down to our final pack. I told you guys it was going to be a short stream because I ripped through packs like a madman. So we've got 15 cards. We've got a collector booster with 15 cards in it. I think I ended up getting this for like $8. So hopefully we make at least $8 back. We are gonna dive right into it. And it smells crisp. I can tell it's in the air. Alright. If nothing else, we get some cool art out of this. 2 mana, Adamant Will. Target creature gains 2/2 and gains indestructible till the end of turn. It's a cool card, man. Cruel Witness. 2 mana, 2 blue with flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, look at the top card of your library. You may put that card into your graveyard. Okay. Straightforward. 1 mana, 1/1 with activate. That's cool. Circle of Confinement. When Circle of Confinement enters the battlefield, exile target creature target opponent controls mana value 3 less. Circle of Confinement leaves the battlefield. Whenever an opponent casts a vampire spell with the same name as a card exiled with Circle of Confinement, you gain 2 life. Crawling Infestation. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may mill 2 cards. Whenever 1 or more creature cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere during your turn, create a 1/1 green insect token. This ability triggers once each turn. I don't know, man. Seems like it would go good in a mill deck. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You get to draw, and then you can mill 2 cards. I don't know. Or you can mill 2 cards and draw, I guess. Love the full art foil swamp. That's good stuff, man. I love that. That's cool. Really good art there. Brother, I got the same card. The same card, it's just a different art. I do like this art better though. Laureen the Diversion. Partner with Camber the Plunderer. First strike. Okay. Goads. Path of Peril. Destroy all creatures with mana value 2 or less. I don't know what cleave means. Blood Crazed Socialite. Oh, Celebrants. Ooh, it's Dracula. That's cool. Dracula's cool. Or zombie. Trample and haste. Other creatures you control get 1/1 and have trample and haste. Very cool. Alright. Well, folks, we successfully made it through. Collector booster, a little underwhelming, I think. We'll see. I'm gonna probably sleeve these up, and then do I sleeve the token? Do I sleeve the token? I'm doing it. I'll sleeve the token. I'm one of those guys. But we're gonna sleeve these up. Then we're gonna end the stream. I'm gonna check out how I made out. Did I make out like a bandit, or did I make out like a very mild and moderate individual, you know? I do think the Dracula card's cool. Doesn't have the coolest like effects, but just conceptually, because it says Dracula, I think that's cool. suppose I don't have to sleeve these. They just got the nice borders. I thought the Perils are cool, like early board wipe. Any knowers on what Cleave does? Because I don't know what Cleave does. I really like this swamp. Oh man, never lucky. Circle of Confinement would be cool if I played Standard. I do like Adamant Will as well. It's just a simple little buff spell that buffs Incubus. Check out Pay Money Wubby if you have the time. He's about to open packs. I will give him a check. Not like payment, but I will give him a look-see. But that is gonna do it. Those are the packs. I'm gonna go off stream. Gonna count my winnings, put my art cards away, add cards to decks and whatnot. I appreciate everybody coming out, and I will catch you guys next time. See ya.